What's up, peeps? Nick Battle, aka Nino's Corner Man. First off, if you like this content that is coming your way, hit that subscribe button. It means a ton, helps me grow the channel a lot. If you're not looking at this on YouTube and you're hearing this on a podcast, where there's Apple Play, Google Podcast, Stitcher, Breaker, the whole nine, anywhere there's a streaming platform, go check me out too. Like, comment, 5-star review means a lot. Today, man, we're going to talk about Texas landing a 3-star offensive tackle, rather, Trevor Goosby, to his 2023 class. He just decommitted from TCU yesterday and committed to the good guys here at Texas. But prior to that, folks, let's get into a small, sponsor segment here. Hey, support for the Ninos Corner is brought to you by Manscaped. Get 20% off and free worldwide shipping using the promo code NinosCorner at manscaped.com. Again, 20% off and free worldwide shipping using the promo code NinosCorner at manscaped.com. But folks, we're going to talk about Trevor Goosby, guys. He is a 6'6", 270, 280-pound offensive tackle. He's from Melissa High School. Folks, he's the number 79th ranked player in the state of Texas using the On3 consensus and the number 36 offensive tackle here in the country. Hey, guys, this guy's freaking amazing. Holds offers from Texas, of course, who he just committed to: TCU, SMU, and Texas A&M. So when you're talking about battling schools in Texas, that is what Texas did with him. What do we like about Trevor Goosby? Well, first off, guys, let's give a shout out to Cal Flood again, man. Cal Flood is that guy. He's been doing his thing on the recruiting trail just over the past day or two, man. Locking up. This is 4 commitments now on the offensive line. Folks, we just need now to be able to cherry pick the best talent that is out there from now on at the offensive line. We got our developmental pieces here prior to us going to the SEC. We understand that we're going to the SEC 2024, 2025 time frame. So what's that do for this 2023 class of offensive linemen? Well, what it does is lets these guys mature, seasoned within the program for a couple of years prior to us getting there. They'll be redshirt freshmen once we get to the conference, let's say like in 2024. And if it's 2025, they'll be redshirt sophomore. In the 2022 class, that 7-line class haul that we got last year, they'll be entering their 3rd or 4th year. These guys will be primed and ready to compete at the SEC level. We see exactly what Coach Sark's doing. We see exactly what Coach Flood is doing. And they are building the trenches. This is what you need to do to be a successful team, not only in the SEC, but in any college football team, whether it's Clemson in the ACC, Oklahoma did a really good job of this here in the Big 12, Ohio State. They continuously do good things with this, as well as Michigan does in the Big 10. Same thing with Wisconsin, Pac-12. Hey, Stanford's always good on the line. So is Oregon. But to be a consensus good team, you got to start in the trenches, and that's what Texas is doing. We're seeing a body type that Cal Flood likes. We're seeing his interior offensive linemen. We're seeing those guys like a Connor Stroh, like a Andre Kojo be some big kids, guys, 6'6", 6'7", 345, 350 pounds or so. Now we're starting to see the tackles. So this guy is projected to be a tackle. And if you look at some of his videos, he has a windmill that he does. This is a 6'6", 270, 280-pound kid who's doing a windmill. Dude has no stomach at all. It's crazy. A freak athlete. Shot puts as well. A multi-sport athlete. This is what you want. You want a guy who's very versatile. And so with him being 6'6", 270, 280 range, he's an offensive tackle all day long. You'll see here in the tape, he's very fluid. He's a mauler, a monster, a big human is what Cal Flood likes to call his guys. But, hey, if you guys are looking on YouTube, you're going to see some of his plays right now that I have up. And if you're not in it, like on a podcast, go just check out the YouTube channel. But yeah, you'll see this guy's lining up at left tackle here. He's a very fluid guy, gets his hands on you. There's like no fat on this kid to be 6'6", which is quite amazing. A great athlete, man. Pulls well, really good feet. Texas got really good with this one, guys. I'm very impressed with what Cal Flood is doing, getting nasty players on the offensive line, which is exactly what we need. And he's just doing the damn thing, man. Shout out to Cal Flood, man. But like I say, the kid's played left tackle pretty much his whole career in high school. Good pad level. Finishes the plays, gets to the next level, does exactly what he needs to do to make sure that the guys on the ground. But talking about the offensive line haul again, folks, I never would have thought that Texas would have been able to recruit at this level again on the offensive line side of the ball. especially considering last year they took 7 guys. Well, Kyle Flood is continuously just amazing us, folks. He's amazing us and showing that, yes, we're going to do this all over again. And he's basically been able to fortify the offensive line basically 2 days, 3 days after Arch Manning has committed. He's pretty much got his whole 2023 class of linemen already committed here. And like I said before, guys, now since we got 4 guys that are Cal Flood guys, big guys, physical guys that can get to the next level, strong guys, guys that are going to need some work. Mind you, offensive lineman is all about development, people. It's all about development. There's only so many 5-star offensive linemen that can come in and produce right away. Think Texas is probably expecting that to happen with a guy like DJ Campbell, a guy like Kelvin Banks. But on the offensive line, folks, you want to let these guys get into a program. You want to let these guys be able to mature into a program, season, get into the weight room, do great things behind the scenes first before being able to ask to, just to come in and do great things for his team. And I think that's what Cal Flood is banking on, is that, look, we're going to develop these players here at Texas and let these guys be the absolute best offensive lineman that they can. And who better to teach them than a guy like Cal Flood, who has not only been a top tier offensive line coach in college football, but also a top tier offensive line coach in the NFL. He can go into those kids' rooms, he can go into their living rooms and tell the parents, I've coached kids in the college level and got into the league. And I've also been in the league and seen what a NFL offensive lineman looks like. I know how they think. I know how they act. I know what they eat. I know how they work out. He is one of those guys that can tell you, because he's lived it, he's breathed it. This has been his life, pretty much his whole career. So look, guys, I absolutely love this pickup. This guy is a pure tackle, and this is exactly what we need here at Texas, man. And I am so excited about this pickup. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. What do you like most about Trevor Goosby? I'll tell you what I like most about. I like most about him is that we stole him from TCU. Nah, but he is, hey, folks, he's a good player that was wanted not only by TCU, not only by Texas, but also by Texas A&M as well, also by SMU. And so schools in Texas know about him. Schools in Texas want him, and we got a good one here on the 40 acres. But on that note, folks, man, I'm going to end this podcast like I end all of them. Do you? Don't be afraid to fail. Outgrow your environment. Understand your brilliance. Ninos Corner. I'm out. Horns always up.